A Season for Spies, Deception and Discipline, Book 4, written by Golden Angel, narrated by Rebecca Mckernan. Prologue. 2 years earlier. Evie. Someone tried to assassinate the Duke of York. Evie burst into her uncle's office, no longer content to listen at the keyhole as her eldest cousin reported in. Though her uncle was the crowned Spymaster, and all 3 of her cousins assisted him in one capacity or another, all 4 of the men were dedicated to keeping her out of the men's business. Despite surviving the streets of London on her own when she was a mere child, and had proven her usefulness over and over since her uncle had found and taken her in, she wanted to be part of the family business, and since she did not consider herself a lady of the ton, she did not particularly care if such things were not fit for ladies. High society did not fit her. Uncle Oliver groaned, rubbing his forehead with his hand. "I thought you were in your room resting." Evie narrowed her eyes. She was very aware he would have been happier leaving her out. She did not need him to say it out loud. "I was. Then I saw Elijah return home in a hurry from my window, and I wanted to know what the problem was." Evie kicked the door shut behind her and crossed her arms over her chest, lifting her chin defiantly. "If there has been an assassination attempt on such an important personage, you are going to need all the help you can get." "It is too dangerous," Elijah said immediately, raking his hand through his dark hair. Like father, like son, Uncle Oliver and her cousin were cut from the same cloth, though the grey in her uncle's hair made their age difference clear. "The Duke was nearly killed." "As if I have never been in dangerous situations," Evie retorted, rolling her eyes. "Need I remind you how helpful I was in France?" She had spent 2 years there during the war, and had done just as much work as any of her uncle's operatives, even saved one of them from capture when he had been set up in a trap. She pushed that memory away. She did not need her thoughts distracted by him. "You were very helpful, even if you are not supposed to be in Denmark at the time," Uncle Oliver said through gritted teeth. He was honest to a fault, even when he did not want to admit the truth. Telling her she had not been helpful when she had provided him with information that none of his other operatives had been able to suss out was beyond him, no matter how much he likely wished he could. Evie smiled thinly. "Then let me help now. I can be even more helpful here than I was in France." England was her home, so she should be able to do more in familiar territory than in unfamiliar. The 2 men exchanged a glance, and Evie's jaw locked into place. Stubborn.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?